This training video is intended for use by persons having electrical and mechanical training and a level of knowledge of these subjects generally considered acceptable in the appliance repair trade. Electrolux home products cannot be responsible nor assume any liability for injury or damage of any kind arising from the use of this training video. This video is being produced to demonstrate how to properly install an Electrolux or Frigidaire over-the-range microwave oven. First, it is most important that the installer read and thoroughly understands the information contained in the installation manual provided with the unit. It is also important that all manuals provided remain with the consumer when the installation is completed. Also, be familiar with and follow all applicable governing codes and ordinances. This installation will require the use of several tools not included with the unit. These are a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, a pencil, carpenter's square, scissors, tin snips, electric drill with 3/16, 1/2, and 5/8 inch bits, a stud finder, saber or hole saw, duct tape, and a level. It is also important to have personal protective gear such as gloves and goggles. As with working on any appliances, safety is the most important factor to consider. Always check the home for proper requirements before attempting any installation. This unit will require a 3-pronged grounded outlet on its own dedicated circuit. The outlet box should be located inside the cabinet above the level of the microwave. The installer is to ensure that the home's electrical supply is properly grounded. Any alterations, repair, or installation of the home's electrical components must be carried out by a qualified electrician before installation of the microwave can begin. Do not, under any circumstances, attempt to cut, bend, or remove prongs from the power cord. Also, do not attempt to operate this unit by using any sort of extension cord. These electrical precautions are necessary to prevent severe or possibly fatal shocking. The location where the unit is to be installed must be examined before installation as well. It is necessary for the unit to be mounted with a cabinet on top and a wall against its back. Kitchen island mounting is not recommended. The mounting surface must be able to hold the weight of the unit, 63 to 85 pounds, plus an additional food weight up to 50 pounds. The total weight the site must be able to support will be 113 to 135 pounds. Once the location and power supply have been determined to be safe and adequate for the installation, it is important to inspect the microwave to be sure it is not damaged in any way. Do not attempt to install a damaged microwave. If its structural integrity is compromised, it could pose a safety risk to the installer and the consumer. If the unit was damaged before arriving at the consumer's home, it should be returned to the retailer where it was purchased for repair or replacement. The microwave comes shipped with several components packaged with the oven. Besides the unit itself, the package should contain a use and care manual, installation instructions, rear and top wall templates, grease filters, exhaust adapter, glass tray, turntable ring, and the hardware packet. Some models will also include a convection wire rack, shelf, and a pure air microwave filter. The mounting location for the microwave must be one where there is an opening 30 inches wide and free from obstruction. The bottom edge of the cabinet must be at least 30 inches from the cooking surface below and at least 66 inches from the floor. If the cabinet depth is greater than 13 inches, the unit will need to be spaced out from the wall using adequate materials capable of supporting 150 pounds to allow proper top vent air exhaust or intake. Unpack the microwave and be careful not to remove the protective styrofoam on the front of the unit. Fold back the flaps of the box. Carefully flip the box over so that the microwave is resting on the styrofoam. Then slide the box up and off the oven. Cut the middle of the outer protective plastic bag to remove the mounting plate. Remove the screws from each end of the mounting plate. This plate will be used as the rear wall template and for mounting. Reinstall the screws into the holes where they were removed. In the spot where the microwave is to be mounted, use a stud finder or hammer to locate the wall studs. Locate the center of the stud by probing the wall with a small nail. The other stud centers should be 16 inches either side of this one. When mounted, the microwave must be connected to at least one wall stud. Once the wall studs are located, it is time to determine the location of the wall plate. Draw a vertical line on the wall at the center of the 30-inch wide space. Tape the rear wall template onto the wall, matching the center line and touching the bottom of the cabinet. Cabinets may have decorative trim that interferes with the microwave installation. Remove the decorative trim to install the microwave properly and to make it level. It is important that the microwave be level when installed. Use a level to make sure the cabinet bottom is level. If the cabinets have a front overhang only with no back or side frame, install the mounting plate down the same distance as the front overhang depth. This will keep the microwave level. Remember, the edges of the metal on the microwave and the mounting brackets can be very sharp. Always wear gloves when working on these units. Next, the wall plate needs to be properly aligned. Start by drawing a horizontal line at the bottom of the wall template that intersects the vertical center line. Locate a wall stud in area E of the rear wall template. For attaching the mounting plate into stud, drill a 3/16" hole into the wooden stud. Drill a 5/8" hole for toggle bolts in one other location, hole A or hole B. Do not mount the plate at this time. Both holes A and B are located in area E of the rear wall template. If neither hole is in a wall stud, find a stud somewhere in area E and draw a circle to line up with the stud. It is important to have at least one wood screw mounted solidly into a wall stud. The microwave can be mounted with one of 3 different exhaust options: outside top exhaust, outside back exhaust, or recirculating non-vented ductless exhaust. The microwave is shipped set up for recirculating. Select the type of exhaust specified for the individual situation. If an outside exhaust system is desired, please refer to the installation instructions. For this unit, we will be demonstrating an installation for recirculating exhaust only. Before mounting the microwave, ensure that all the screws for the blower motor and blower plate are securely tightened, as this will help eliminate any rattling noise. Also, make sure that the motor wiring is properly routed and that none of the wires are pinched. Do not remove the cardboard spacers between the heat shield and the door at this point. Attach the plate to the wall using toggle bolts. At least one wood screw must be used to attach the plate to a wall stud. Remember, if the cabinet depth, including the cabinet doors, is more than 13 inches, then the unit must be spaced out from the wall using adequate materials supporting 150 pounds to allow proper top vent airflow. To use toggle bolts, first remove the toggle wings from the bolts. Then, insert the bolts into the mounting plate through the holes designated to go into the drywall and reattach the toggle wings to 3/4 of an inch onto each bolt. Place the mounting plate against the wall and insert the toggle wings into the holes in the wall to mount the plate. Before tightening the toggle bolts and wood screw, make sure the bottom of the mounting plate touches the bottom of the cabinet when pushed flush against the wall and that the plate is properly centered under the cabinet. Tighten all bolts. Pull the plate away from the wall to help tighten the bolts. Now it is necessary to prepare the top cabinet for mounting the microwave. Read the instructions on the top cabinet template and tape it underneath the top cabinet. You need to drill holes for the top support screws, a hole large enough for the power cord to fit through. Drill the holes following the instructions on the top cabinet template. Remember to wear safety goggles, especially when drilling holes in the cabinet bottom. Always double check your measurements. Hole alignment is critical. Place the microwave in its upright position with the top of the unit facing up and check to see that the blower plate is correctly installed on the unit. For easiest and safest installation, it is recommended that 2 people install the microwave oven. Do not grip the handle or heat shield and remember not to remove the cardboard spacers between the heat shield and door. Filler blocks are recommended if the cabinet front hangs below the bottom shelf or it is possible for case damage to occur from over-tightening. If the cabinet is made of metal, use the nylon grommet around the power cord to prevent the possibility of it being cut. When mounting the microwave oven, thread the power cord through the hole in bottom of top cabinet. Keep it tight throughout. Do not pinch cord or lift oven by pulling cord. Lift microwave, tilt it forward, and hook slots at the back bottom edge onto 4 lower tabs of mounting plate. Then, rotate front of oven up against the cabinet bottom. Insert a self-aligning screw through the top center cabinet hole. Temporarily secure the oven by turning the screw at least 2 full turns after the threads have engaged. Tighten center screw completely. Tighten the outer 2 screws to the top of the microwave oven. While tightening screws, hold the microwave oven in place against the wall and the top cabinet. Once it is mounted, securely install the grease filters included with the unit. Some models come with charcoal filters. It is accessed by opening the door, then removing the 2 vent mounting screws with a number 1 Phillips head screwdriver. Slide the charcoal filter into the filter cavity and then replace the cover and screws. At this time, remove the cardboard spacers between the heat shield and the door. Some models are equipped with a pure air filter and it is installed in the same manner as the charcoal filter mentioned before. When the microwave is installed correctly, Go ahead and place the turntable ring and glass plate inside the oven cavity. Plug the power cord into the dedicated 15 to 20 amp electrical outlet and turn breaker back on. When the unit powers up, test the functionality and set the clock as described in the use and care guide. Advise customer to read their use and care guide and to put them in a secure place for future references. Also recommend they register their product by mailing in their registration card or by going to www.electrolux.com.